Hi, this is John Clark from LifeToSuccess.com. In this video, I am going to be looking at a comment from one of our subscribers. It says, I set a couple of new goals. I'm excited, but now it feels like everyone is getting in my way. What do I do? There are a couple things going on here, so let's break it down. Number one, people are reluctant to change. Now, I'm gonna say this, and I don't want this to be taken as disparagingly, but uninitiated people are reluctant to change. So there's a distinct difference there, and let me explain that as we move forward here. Now, you might be asking yourself, why wouldn't people want me to succeed? These are my family and friends. Well, if you really look around, most people just kind of live day to day, and they're comfortable in what they're going to eat the next day, and their lives are generally pretty much the same day in and day out, and they do the same thing day in and day out, and that's where people get into a groove. Now, in that day-to-day activity, you're part of that. So when you start to change, in return, that requires them to change in a way, because they might feel obligated to have to be a little bit different around you, depending on what type of changes you're making. And then the other part of that too is if you, let's say that it's a weight loss goal, or a goal of becoming better with your money. They might feel if you're doing it, then maybe they have to do it, and again, that will require them to change. So I don't think it's really necessary. I don't think it's one of those things that people, they don't want you to do well, but I think it's more of a reluctance to change, for them to change. So I believe that for most people, when you set up a goal, it really is people that come forward that start to be the biggest resistance to you, towards you getting your goal. Now, the one thing I can say about this is that you must fight the urge not to start your goal because of what other people say, with every fiber of your being. I personally know people, and I have stopped myself short of starting specific goals just because of what I thought other people how they were going to react. I've since gotten past that, but it's one of those things where if you don't even take the first step because of what you think others are going to say or how they're going to react, then you're doing yourself a big disservice. Here's the one thing I know for sure. The naysayers and the people that seem to present the most reluctance will start to accept the change as you move forward, but you must keep moving forward. Also, I know that your mind might work if people start stepping up and getting in front of you towards your goal. You could just throw your hands up and they say, "Why even bother?" These people, they don't want me to get better. Why even bother to try? Again, as hurtful as it may sound, you need to fight that. You need to fight through that. You need to get past it. Number two, it is a test of your resolve. By those people coming up in front of you, it's kind of like the universe's way of saying, okay, let's see how serious this person is to reach their goal, especially when it has to do with the people closest around you, because those are the people that you tend to maybe exercise a little more caution about what you do around in order not to hurt their feelings and that type of stuff. So that's why it always seems to be the people that you seem to feel are the closest to you seem to be the biggest resistance towards you reaching your goals. And again, it just goes back to people's reluctance to change. If you can't get past this, if you can't get past the reluctance that you're going to have from people around you, you'll never reach your goals. So again, if you fold like a cheap suit every single time that someone resists you changing, then you'll never get there. This doesn't mean that you have to disconnect from everybody and just get away from everybody, because that's counterproductive as well. And you also leave off the table the opportunity that someone else might look at you as an example and say, you know what, if John can do it, so can I. And that could be someone that presents a resistance. Might see if John is serious about this and John's getting the results, then maybe I can change as well and get there. So you don't want to leave that on the table. The one thing with regards to this is that you have to exercise patience. Again, going back to number one, people are reluctant to change. Number two, it's a test of your resolve, a true test of your resolve if this is a goal that you really want to accomplish or not. If you can't get past the reluctance of people around you towards your goal, then you're going to be stuck. So you want to get past that. A lot of this has to do with habits. It has to do with how you think. It has to do with what you habitually do. So below this video is a link to the habit busting system. Take a few minutes, click on that link, check out the videos on that page and read the page. If it's something that you feel you benefit from, by all means, make sure to take the steps necessary to go through the program. It's a great program and I highly recommend it. Again, this is John Clark from LifeToSuccess.com. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below this video. And I thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Have a great day.